Welcome out to another episode of It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week, we have a brand new universe journey for you, and if you're a Star Trek fan at all, the themes of this episode, the story of this episode, might be a tad familiar to you. It's a universe journey story I wanted to tell for a long time, and I was really excited to finally get to tell it. Before you listen, I'd like to ask you to please go to patreon.com/IABD. For just a $10 donation, you can get a free copy of the universe journey novel, Love's Lost, as well as all kinds of behind-the-scenes stuff, some cool additional material you won't get anywhere else. Extended Meet the Cast interview, clip from rehearsal, all kinds of stuff. I'd also like to thank It's All Been Done Presents, our parent network. That's who you can support at patreon.com/IABD. It's All Been Done Presents has an entertainment network here in Columbus, Ohio, with podcast, written work, video series, and more. This week, I'd like to highlight Love's Lost, the universe journey novel I just mentioned that you can get by donating at Patreon. It's the backstory between Captain Kahkay and Grace Thomas. It also takes you into the early days of the crew first serving together on the Thrifty, so you get inside the heads of all of your favorite characters. I'd also like to thank, before we begin, MadLab Theater for being our wonderful host site. Our very special Christmas episode is coming up next weekend, Saturday, December 9th. We have a brand new original Daniel Kravitz Chosen One mini musical, as well as some other segments that I think you're going to enjoy. Also like to thank Circle 270 Media. This podcast is a part of that. Now enjoy the universe journey, City of the Past, that, in a way, exists forever.
This is Universe Journey. It's 2426. A decade ago, humanity left our planet for the first time, seeking out new races and places. The intrepid crew of the starship ASS Thrifty boldly go where few people have gone before. First, Captain Richard H. Kahkay, the bold commander of the crew.
I am in charge, and in love with Doctor Who, and I don't care who knows it.
I do.
And that's the Chief Medical Officer, Doctor Who is not in love with Kahkay.
You'll come around.
No, who won't?
Next, we have our first officer, Admiral Jamieson.
Temporary first officer.
Chief Engineer Foley is here. And so is Lieutenant Commander Tokaladie, head of communications.
Thank you. I would just like to say that
And beside her is the science officer, Lieutenant Commander Meow Meow.
The not evil science officer.
We'll see. Theme song.
Space, I am in you. We travel far beyond the stars, from Pluto all the way to Mars and beyond, for we go much, much, much further with lots of enthusiastic fervor. Our mission is never ending, like Facebook will be ever friending. Join us every month on our journey, though you may want an attorney, for we won't be held liable for your claims. And if you ask us again, we'll say the same.
Tonight's episode, City of the Past, that in a way exists forever. We begin with Captain Kahkay, Admiral Jamieson, and Lieutenant Commander Meow Meow on an unexplored planet.
I love unexplored planets.
Why make such a blanket statement? Some of them are great, sure, but some are boring, like this one. All barren rocks.
Not all barren, Admiral Jamieson. These blue flowers grow quite extensively throughout this region, and this is but one tiny area of a huge planet. Oh, which likely contains any number of diverse climate and geological...
Ooh, these flowers look pretty. Maybe I should take some back and give to my lovely who.
Oh, I would not do that if I were you.
Oh, come on, Mulan. Who's coming around to me?
Oh, it's not that, Captain. My readings indicate that the flowers are highly toxic to most known species. Anyone who breathes them in too deeply will be driven insane.
Insane with love?
No, the normal, regular, crazy kind of insane.
But is there a difference?
What's that over there?
Over where, Admiral?
That big rocky arch with the glowing energy pulsing at the center.
Ooh, I hadn't noticed that before. Let's go check it out.
Oh, Captain, I recommend extreme caution. My as you call it, my science scanner, reads it as a mechanical construction. A very old, very advanced machine.
Well, I love machines, especially old ones. Have I shown you my toaster?
Yes, many times. It does not work.
It doesn't make it any less special.
Of course not.
Mechanical, huh? Jamieson to ASS Thrifty.
This is the Thrifty.
Please ask Chief Engineer Foley to beam her down.
Aye, sir. Thrifty out.
Hiya, boyos. Thanks for inviting me. I didn't want to say anything, but I felt a wee bit hurt when you left me out to the boys' holiday.
This isn't a vacation, Foley. This is exploration, and we need you to explore that rock machine over there.
Don't mind if I do. But first, I just noticed these beautiful flowers, and I'm just gonna take a sniff.
No!
I feel a bit strange. I feel a bit...
La La Land, I mean Moonlight, stop him!
I do not know that I can, Captain.
Well, somebody do something.
Oh, and now he's running away from us. I didn't wear my running boots.
Stop at once, Chief Foley. Do not go into that rock machine.
He's gone.
Fascinating. That machine must be some sort of portal.
Ooh, a portal. I want to go through the portal. Why should Foley get all the fun? Wait for me!
No, Captain, do not go into that machine. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath.
Kahkay's gone too. This is a disaster.
Well, I cannot let my captain, my best friend, face the unknown alone.
No! Lieutenant Commander Meow Meow! I order you not to... Meow Meow was right. A waste of breath. Jamieson to Thrifty.
Thrifty here.
They've done it again.
Done what?
Run headlong into the unknown without a second thought.
Seriously?
Foley! 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 Where did Foley go?
Where did who go?
Oh, no, not Doctor Who, Chief Foley.
You speak strangely, and dress strangely, too.
Well, I'll be as strange as you want for a pretty lady like yourself. I am Captain Richard S. Kahkay.
Oh, a military man. Pleased to meet you. My name is Jane.
Jane, that's a very lovely name for a lovely woman.
Captain,
Leaping lizards, what is that?
I have said many times I am not a lizard.
What? Sorry, Jane, don't mind him. That's just Mugly here.
Ooh, what is he?
The name of my species is not pronounceable by the human tongue, but we have recently started instructing people who are not of our world to call us the Septish.
Look, ignore him. He's a bit loony. Got his head caught in a rice picker as a boy.
Oh, so is that why his skin is all green and scaly?
Yeah, it is. He's harmless, though. Probably.
Thank you. I'm glad you finally realized that.
All right. Well, what brings you gentlemen to New York?
New York, but we're not...
Yes, Captain New York. 1956, by the looks of it.
No, it's 1957. Are you not from around here?
No, we're not. I'm from a little hamlet known as Buffalo.
Oh, why, that's not so far away, but I've never been. It must be a very strange place.
Oh, it is.
Captain, people are starting to look at us. Perhaps we should get off the street.
Right, Milky White. Jane, can you show us inside?
Inside where?
Lodgings. We just arrived and we haven't found a place to stay yet.
Oh, well, there's a very nice hotel just down the street here.
Oh, Captain, we do not have appropriate currency on our persons.
Right. I'm sorry to trouble you, Jane. You see, we just stepped off a steamer ship, and they just lost our luggage, which had our monies in it. Would you be troubled to take us in just for the afternoon? Pretty, please?
Well, I've never invited a strange man up to my apartment before, let alone two. But I can see something in your eyes, Captain Richard Kahkay. Something beautiful.
Call me Dick. And I see me in your eyes, too.
All right, Dick. Come with me.
A few days later, on the shores of the Hudson River,
My, what a beautiful day it is.
It's all right. A bit smelly for my taste.
That's all part of the charm of the city.
If you say so, Jane.
Don't you like New York, Dick?
It's all right, I guess. Bit dirty,
Aren't all cities?
but not where I've come from.
Buffalo must be wondrous indeed.
It is. Though it's a far from the best city on earth, Columbus is really the shining metropolis all other cities want to live up to.
Really? Where is this Columbus?
Somewhere far away.
I would love to see it.
You know, I'd actually like to take you there.
Well, then it's all settled. We will plan a trip.
Sorry.
Whatever are you sorry about?
It's just really so easy to get caught up in your company.
And that's a bad thing?
No, but I have a mission to complete.
Oh, right. You need to find your friend.
Yes, it's very important.
Right, I know. I've asked those that I work with to keep an eye out for him, but no one has spotted him yet.
Yeah, it's strange. I thought there'd be some hint of him here by now.
I'm very, very sorry about your friend, Dick.
Thank you, Jane. But there's one bright spot in his disappearance.
Oh? And what is that?
I've gotten to get to know you.
I feel the same way. You're a remarkable man, Dick Kahkay.
So are you. I've never met anyone like you.
Stop it.
I'm serious.
Well, you must not have been looking very hard.
Maybe not, but I found you now.
You certainly have.
on the bridge of the Thrifty, hours after the disappearance.
Report, Science Officer Dyson.
Well, sir, I've scanned the entire planet, but the captain, Chief Foley, and Lieutenant Commander Mau are nowhere to be found.
Fitzy's calling from the surface, sir, and reports that her engineering team has yet to figure out how the portal machine works.
Damn it. Doctor Who, how's the cure to counteract the flower insanity coming along?
Slowly.
Well, hurry up.
Working as fast as who can.
On the bridge? Wouldn't you work quicker in your lab?
No.
Pardon me, sir? But even if Doctor Who had a cure for the Flanity...
Flanity?
Flower insanity, just something I was trying out.
Well, don't.
Okay, but even if Doctor Who had a cure, we don't know where Foley is to give it to him.
Lieutenant Dyson's going to find him.
Well, I'm trying, sir. I really am, but there's no place else for me to scan. They're just not here.
They have to be somewhere.
I know, sir, but they're not here.
Maybe not portal. Maybe killing machine.
Who? How can you say such a thing?
Didn't say who liked idea. Just saying maybe truth.
If it were the truth, wouldn't Lieutenant Fitzy's team have figured that out by now?
Tokaladie, call Fitzy and ask if it's possibly a killing machine.
Calling, sir. No, sir. Fitzy says it is definitely not a killing machine. She thinks it's a time travel device of some kind.
Time travel?
Yes, sir. She said the end is shifting time and places rapidly, but mostly it goes to 20th century Earth.
Why?
I don't know who. Please, Admiral Jamieson, can I go down after them?
Why would you want to do that?
Tokaladie is obsessed with that era.
Mostly the 1970s.
Whatever.
No, Lieutenant Commander, you cannot go down. We're not losing any more officers. Well, at least we know they're alive and where they are, roughly.
Aye, sir, but what are we going to do?
I don't know, Dyson. I don't know.
Back in New York, 1957.
Anything yet, Mouser?
No, Captain.
Well, come on. I mean, we've been staying with Jane for weeks. She's bound to get tired of us soon and kick us out.
Oh, I do not think she would kick you out, Captain. She seems quite taken with you.
She does, doesn't she? And I haven't even slept with her yet.
Yes, you know, I'm proud of your restraint.
Restraint, schmate. The hygiene of these 20th century people is kind of gross. Though, with her, I don't mind as much. Maybe after a couple of drinks.
Captain, I believe I've figured out how to get back through the portal.
How, thoroughly modern Millie?
As you know.
Okay, Gus, cut that out.
Well, I have been studying the alley just outside the window where we first appeared.
I know, and I've been there the whole time. You don't need to give me the exposition.
With respect, sir, you have spent a lot of time on, I believe she calls them, outings with Jane, so you do not know the full extent of my work.
Yeah, Jane's dreamy, ain't she?
I thought you were in love with Doctor Who.
Well, I am, but who doesn't love me back? Jane, though, she's swell.
Swell?
Just a term she used.
Well, I don't see anything expanding in size due to... What is swell?
It's just a term she uses. Anyway, look, you were just saying, Mouthy?
Okay, well, the end of the portal does exist in the alley, but only periodically. It keeps flashing in and out of being, and even when it's there, it's invisible and impenetrable. Basically meaning we cannot just use it to go home without some sort of equipment to make an exit accessible to us. As it stands, we could walk right through where the exit is and not feel a thing.
Well, I'm feeling something for Jane.
Swell?
In my pants.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, never. Look, listen. Do you want to hear about my work, or do you wish to keep talking about your swelling with Jane?
Okay. Go on, MacGyver.
I have constructed a crude device from the parts of Jane's radio and hair dryer, which, to reverse the polarity, allowing us to quickly pass through it when it appears.
Great. Now we just have to find Foley, and the four of us can go home.
Four?
Well, I gotta bring Jane.
I do not think that wise, sir. A woman from 1957 does not belong in the year 2426.
Look, she'd adjust, Meow Meow. You can't break up Dick and Jane. It sounds so good together. I know we met less than a month ago, but I can't imagine my life without her.
Okay, well, the first issue is where do we find Chief Foley?
Well, I've been keeping my eye out for him on my dates with Jane. I just haven't seen any sign of him yet.
That is strange. If he came through the portal acting insane, as we last saw him to be, he would surely have attracted attention.
Yes, but I checked the papers, called the loony bins in the hospitals, and I'm not finding anything.
Loony bins?
A place where they have put you had you been alive at this time, Maisie.
Well, since the portal appears to be rapidly appearing and disappearing, it is possible he has not come through yet. Or came through at a different time. Or maybe even a different place entirely, as I do not know where the exit is when it is not here in this alley.
That's a lot of possibilities.
Yes, sir.
And you're good at guessing, so can't you guess how we find Foley?
No, I do not know, sir.
Back on the planet.
Admiral Jamieson, nice to see you, sir.
Thank you, Lieutenant Riley. Where is Lieutenant Fitzy?
I made her take a break, sir. 30 straight hours down here trying to figure out how to get her husband back. She was acting a wee bit loopy. No disrespect intended.
I understand. Good thinking, Riley. What do we have?
Well, sir, we think we got this figured out to a certain extent. I mean, I know how it works now.
Great. It's been more than a day since they disappeared and I was getting anxious. So we can go through the portal and rescue the crew?
No, sir. I mean, I do have a device that will allow us to tap into the portal from the other side to get back, so we could conceivably go in, but the exit moves about through time and space almost randomly, so we wouldn't have a clue where we'd end up.
Do we know where and when our people came out?
Aye, Lieutenant Dyson. There is a history feature, if you will, that records all use, and we are able to read it.
Well, then are they all together at least?
It looks like Meow Meow arrived only moments after the captain, so they should be linked up. By strange luck, or maybe it's purposeful, I can't tell. It looks like Foley went through at the same place too.
Great,
But at a different time. A couple of months later.
All by himself, crazy as he was?
Aye, all alone and not right in the head.
Captain and Meow Meow will be waiting.
I don't know, Doctor Who. They might not know he's coming.
They will know and be waiting.
How do you know, Doctor Who?
Just do.
Thanks, Doctor Who. It helps to think the boss will be with his friends.
Who's the boss?
No, you're not, Who. I'm the boss.
Yes, you are the boss, sir, but I meant my immediate boss, Chief Foley.
Yes, well, Doctor Who has the cure, so if we can retrieve Foley, we can cure him.
Aye, but that means we need to go into the past and use the device Fitzy and I built to bring him back.
Which we can't do because we don't know how to time the portal correctly. See what I did there? Stop time.
Dyson.
Aye, that's the problem.
Then solve it!
Aye, sir, I'm trying.
The joke, guys. Okay?
In the past.
Oh, that's hilarious, Jane.
No, I don't know about that, Dick. It was just a sandwich.
By far the absolute funniest sandwich story I've ever heard. Hands down.
Captain, I must speak with you for a moment.
Oh, what is it now, Muzzcut?
In private.
Anything you have to say to me, you can say in front of Jane here.
No, don't be silly. You boys have your chat. I forgot to check my post office box on the way home anyway. It's right down the street. I'll be back in a week.
It won't be soon enough, my love.
You are so cheesy.
You love my mozzarella.
You know I do.
Revolting.
Don't be so jealous, Marine.
I'm not jealous. But you engage in excessive and frequent PDA. 59 days living in this tiny apartment with the two of you has grown tiresome.
PDA?
Public displays of affection.
Oh, let me guess. Lieutenant Commander Tokaladie teach that sling to you?
As a matter of fact, she did.
You know, Meow Meow, you should give her another chance.
I do not find her attractive.
Look, it's not all about looks.
Correct. The reason I do not find her attractive is not based solely on appearance.
Then what? Then what?
Look, do you want to hear my report or not?
Yes, fire away.
I have tapped into the portal machine through which we came remotely and have been able to read its settings and records. As you know, its exit moves, and Chief Foley has not actually come through yet, but he will in just a few minutes.
That's great news. Let's go down and wait for him.
In a moment, sir. I was also able to access historical documents from future time periods through the portal too, when it moves to later eras.
Does it go further into the future than 2426?
That is likely, Captain, but I have purposely not looked any further than our own era.
Boring. Why waste your time then? You can check past stuff when we get home any old time.
Sir, it's about Jane.
What about her?
She will die this afternoon from a falling object, right about the time Chief Foley arrives.
No, she won't.
Sir, it is what will happen.
No. I'll stay with her and I'll save her and then we'll take her home.
Oh, you cannot do that. That would destroy the time stream.
How? She's supposed to be dead anyway. How would it mess anything up if I sweep her away instead of let her rot in the ground?
She is an important activist for the homeless.
I know. Isn't she great?
Well, a homeless person is responsible for her death, When she dies, the rest of the community reacts poorly and funding is cut. It takes more than a decade before the program is restored.
That's horrible. See, Malai, we have to save her.
Well, I'm able to run prediction models through the portal computer too. If funding is not cut, then a woman who will inspire a future, very important president of the United States will not find her inner strength. Thus, the president will not become president, and under other leadership, the country will erupt into an unnecessary war.
Seriously? That seems pretty far-fetched.
That is what will happen, sir. Hundreds of thousands will die if Jane does not.
Well, look, I'm saving her, Maybelline. We've got access to this portal now. We can figure out another way to fix history after we get home.
No, sir, we must allow events to take their course.
No, because I'm in love with her, Mock Block.
I know, sir. I am very sorry for your loss.
No, not gonna happen.
Captain Kahkay,
No, not listening. Sir,
please.
I'm gonna go to find Jane. Not listening to you. She is not gonna die.
Come back, sir. Come back.
On the street below,
Jane! Oh, God, Jane, I'm so glad I found you.
Dick, whatever's the matter?
Nothing. It's all fine. Look, we just need to...
Calm down.
Okay.
Okay, what do we need to do?
Okay, we just need to... Foley! There you are!
This is the friend you've been searching for?
Yes!
Is he alright? I mean, mentally, I mean?
I'm sure he will be. Calm down, Foley. No, Foley, don't run out into the streets! Oh, whew, that was close. I mean, I've got you now, Foley. We got you now. Okay? It's okay. Calm down. Oh, my God!
Oops.
a window air conditioner falls on Jane's head, immediately splattering her skull all over Captain Kahkay and Chief Engineer Foley.
Jane! No!
Did you see that?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that guy with the skin condition pushed the air conditioning unit out of the window onto that woman.
Hey, that's Jane. I know her. She's been letting that homeless guy with the skin condition stay with her.
And he killed her. How horrible.
He must be really evil.
Come, Captain, we must go.
You killed her! Bastard!
We must get Chief Foley back to the Thrifty at once, so a cure can be found for his flower-induced insanity.
You murderous, heartless, scaly-skinned, cold-blooded...
Yes, Captain, I know you're upset with me, but if we do not go at once, we may be arrested and unable to get home forever.
You're evil. Captain's diary. Doctor Who was able to cure Chief Foley. He's fine now and already back on active duty. Jane was I hadn't loved anyone like that since Grace Thomas, and unlike Grace, Jane actually loved me back. The weeks I spent with her were the best of my life, and I'd personally give up anything to be with her. But Meow Meow was right. We can't screw up the timeline for just one woman. I'd readily sacrifice myself, but not everyone else who would have died in the global war. Still, for him to be the one to kill her, I don't think I can ever forgive him. And I was just starting to actually like him a little. Screw that. He's dead to me.
This is the tale of our noble crew. They're here for a long, long time. Join us next time, my friends, when we see what a day in the life of our chief engineer is like on another universe journey.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 101. Universe Journey number 23. City of the Past that, in a way, exists forever. Starred Nick Arganbright as Captain Kahkay, Katie Boissoneault as Lieutenant Commander Tokaladie, Shane Stefanchik as Lieutenant Commander Meow Meow, Seamus Talty as Chief Engineer Foley, Nathan Haley as Doctor Who Grappa, Keith Jackson as Admiral Jamieson, Kristin Green as Jane, Amanda Iman as Dyson, Nikki Smith as Riley, Joe Morales and Shannon Marie Watts as the Street People. It's All Been Done Radio Hour was created by Jerome Wetzel, and this episode was written by Jerome Wetzel. It was directed by Nick Arganbright and Katie Boissoneault. Foley artist Seamus Talty. Was narrated by Chris Allen. Music by Nathan Haley and Jerome Wetzel. Sound and recording by Shane Stefanchik. Story consultant Nick Arganbright. And this episode was edited by David Huff. Please check out our website, it'sallbeendoneradiohour.com, and follow us on social media at IABD Presents. Have a great week.
Chief Engineer Foley is here.
I gotta remember to take out my headphones.
Theme song.
Hang on.
Captain, I recommend extreme caution.
No, he just looked over. He's like, Captain. Like, he's just like, I'm sorry.
My science scanner reads. My science senses are tingling.
I'm so sorry. You were fine until that.
My science scanner reads it as a mechanical construction.
Dick. Call me Dick. And I see.
All right, Big D.
Yeah. It's all right. I guess a bit dirty.
Buffalo must be wondrous indeed.
Phone call. Whatever. At least we know they're alive and where they are, roughly.
Hi, sir, but what are we going to do?
I don't know, Dyson. Answer the phone, maybe?
I'm sorry.
We could walk right through where the exit is and not feel a thing.
Well, I'm feeling something for Jane in my pants.
Swell.
What?
Never mind.
That was great.